Today I wanted to show you my work about deep learning framework. I want to implement the deep learning framework from scratch with the help of numpy. Uh, of course, I I will also implement it with CUDA so that I can use it for my personal scientific research. Yeah. Okay. The first step is implementation of the linear module. Uh, Now I have implemented the forward forward propagation. It just matrix multiplication, so it's quite simple. But I I want to explore. I want to know everything, every detail within the forward propagation. So let's introduce the introduce my work. At first, I would like to talk about the shape of the W. It is the column is input features and the out the no no the dimension of row is input features and the column dimension it is output features, the dimension of output. As we can see here, the row number is input dimension and the column is output dimension. The shape, the, the, the meaning of each dimension of W is quite important in implementing a deep learning framework because you need to know what what does each line, what does each row mean, and what does each column mean. In general, for for the parameter, the meaning of each row look is no the column of each row, the column of the matrix corresponds to a neuron. For example, this column corresponds to all of the parameter pointing to the first neuron, and the second column means the lines, the arrows pointing to the second neuron. And for x, which is which shape is quite important too. For each row, it means a data point, and for each column, it means the feature. For example, this is the first feature, this is the second feature. So with the matrix multiplication, we can see the first row, the first column, we use first column to multiply the first column with the first row, second row, and dot dot dot, and the last row, which means this the input go through the parameter to the first output neuron. And for the second column, it means if we multiply the second column with the rows of input matrix, it means we make the data go through the parameter to the second neuron. The diagram about the plot is more clear. As we can see, this is the this is W11, W lowercase 1, 2, yeah, and we push the data to the first column and we do a element-wise multiplication before summation, and we let the result go up. We got the z1, and then we push the data to the second column. The same element-wise multiplication and the summation, and going up we got z2. So we can have I recommend you to have such a mental models which which can be helpful for you guys to understand or the deep learning framework, or uh, it can also help you to implement your own deep learning framework with numpy or CUDA. Yeah. Okay, thanks for your listening.